Sorry about that. The brakes are a little... Hey, I have to step all the way down to the floor.
These are pretty good.
Do you want the air down just yourself?
I can turn it down a little. Is that good?
Okay, we're accelerating. Left. Turning right. Heading into the tunnel. Jump right. Okay. Right. To your right is where the body was found.
We're going to pass it?
They're gonna stop shortly and talk to him, I believe.
Yeah. If you can see it from a wide shot before we stop, let me know.
Yeah, you can see it from here.
Out the window?
Yeah, it's the low tide area. You see that?
Off to the right there?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I think they're getting out.
So this indicates the body was going into Black Falcon.
All right, let's park.
So, I'm going to bring should gather here. I want them just to take a look at the walk around here. I don't think you can go down yeah, walk on the path and stand up on the path.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask them to look.
Okay, I'm standing around this pace. Okay.
At this point, I just want to direct your attention to your left and this path that you're actually on and the course that it takes around, bending sort of over to the right, following the water. Just take a look at that path. And then I want to address your attention to, if you follow the stone, I don't know what you call this exactly, breakwater stone, around to the right, there's an area there over sort of on the oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll speak more loudly. So, just around, look at the path, the walking path that you're on, that runs around to the right. Note that. Then I would ask you to note, follow the stone breakwater out with your eyes, or the beach reinforcement along there, out to where it forms sort of a point. And then look at the gravel and sand just at the base of that rock outcropping. I would also ask you to note the sort of arcing lines of seagrass or sea vegetation that appears to have washed up on the beach. Just take a note, there appear to be one thick line of sea vegetation and sort of a thinner line. And then once you've had a chance to look at that, we're going to walk over on the path that you're on to the area there by the rock outcropping. So if you could just let me know if everybody's had a chance to look. I want you to take just another look at the area there by the rock outcropping. It's actually a little harder to see from here where it meets the water, but just for perspective. But the main reason I've asked you to come over here is to look straight ahead. You can see downtown Boston sort of just ahead and to your right. A little bit to the left of that, if you sort of follow there's a pier in the foreground here. I don't know if you can see the pier just over on the other side of this inlet, but beyond that is a long white building. Looks to be about eight or so stories tall, which is, in a sense, runs visually out in line with the end of this pier. Can everybody see the long white building straight ahead? And that's I think the evidence will establish that's the Black Falcon Cruise Terminal. So I just asked you to take a look at the field of view from here out past Logan Airport on your right. You can actually see the plane landing at Logan Airport to the Black Falcon Terminal. And once you've had a chance to look at that, I think we can. Oh, I did, Mr. Spear. Then, Mr. Court Officer, I think when they've had a chance to see it, we're ready to go back to the bus. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Make sure this guy in the red car.
Yeah, I know.
This parking lot, making a shop right. And they're not stopping. They're just gonna.
Is this
they're
the
just
parking lot on
pointing
the
it
left
out.
there or the-
Correct. It's the parking lot on the left.
You said you lit up ahead of... I can't see.
It's behind us.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep. Making a shop right.
That's where GE is going, right next to Gillette.
Yeah.
Now,
It's right there.
Redirect. Move further down.
Gentlemen, can everybody hear me? I'm going to ask you to make a few observations.
Keep your voice up.
First, over on the left, you see a bridge. That's Summer Street. The Summer Street Bridge crosses this body of water here, which is the Fort Point Channel. If you look to your right, you will see an entrance in this building and a sign indicating the harbor walk. You're standing on the harbor walk. The harbor walk goes through that building to Summer Street. So again, Summer Street Bridge, Fort Point Channel, Harbor Walk. If you look to your left, you will see the walk down in this direction. Make some other. harborway leads on the other side of the park. So I hope you enjoyed your walk.
Staying on the bridge.
I don't think they're gonna go down.
That looks like the plan, is that they're just staying on the bridge.
Let's see, Costco.
I believe, I'm not sure if she was tossed from the right side or the left side. The left, the left is black. Okay, sharp left.
Thank you.
I think right here for a moment. Okay. I'm going to direct your attention a little bit up there, and then we're going to walk down to the edge of the water. Excuse me. Can I see your picture?
Yes, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm going to ask you first to look to your left, and you can see the road that we came in on. And a little bit further to the left, you can see sort of beyond these industrial type buildings, there's a brick building with a cement cornice line at the top. You look up there. You can also look at this as we drive out if you want to see it better. I really just want you to see the position of the building with respect to the road. And then if you look to your right, you'll see what appears to be sort of that road ran continuously connected to this path. That is area with fencing is new construction since that time. So the reason I'm asking you to look at that road and sort of imagine what it might look like connecting to this path is because I expect you'll hear testimony and see photographs that indicate that that was the condition of this location at that time. And once you've had a chance to look at that, we're going to walk down this path. Watch your step because the terrain is kind of rough. If anybody has any difficulty with
literally step over this pole over there.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that's safe.
All right. Well,
I don't think that's safe.
I'll go over there. I'll position myself over there. It's not hard to do,
I think you can get positive.
and it's actually relevant.
Okay, we'll just do 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I think the court officers are going to assist you and have you maybe do it 1 or 2 at a time to take a look where the court officer is standing now and look at what you see when you look down into the water and the position of your body with respect to this rail. And I'm going to ask you to kind of look down at the water. Be careful, please, because it is a little dicey. But look down at the water, and in particular, the position that your body is in, your entire body, with respect to that wooden rail. Before you do that, I'm going to ask you to look there. You can see some flags flying in the distance. Can everybody see the flags? You may need to reposition yourself up or down a little bit. You may have to walk. Some flags in the distance. Those flags are flying on Deer Island where we were just a few moments ago. So I just want you to note the sight line from here to Deer Island.
Next one, please.
You?
Something Flower Street?
Maxwell, there it is. It's Maxwell, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Anybody know which house it is?
It's going to be on the right side.
Yeah. They're not getting out here?
But they are getting out.
Oh.
Okay. Just going to get you past the light pole so you don't get crashed.
Yep.
Okay, you clear the light pole. Gather together, please. Just want to I'm going to direct your attention to 2 buildings that are in front of you. To the right, number 115 Maxwell Street. To the left, number 119 Maxwell Street. And as we walk across, we're going to walk across there. And as we walk, if you can't see the 119 on 119 Maxwell Street from here, but just as you're walking, just note that. I'm going to ask you to note the front door of 115 Maxwell Street and the porch leading up to it. I'm going to ask you to note the 3 windows to the right of the front door and the 3 windows to the left of the front door. And some of you may be in a better position to see it, but as we walk through Maxwell Street, I'd like you to look at the windows on the 2nd floor of number 119, which you can see there's sort of a dark green base and then two sort of, I guess that's 15 Maxwell Street. And then I'm going to ask you on 115 Maxwell Street on the first level, which is the red level, sort of first level of windows, to look at the 3 windows there that face 119 Maxwell Street. And so basically, as we're walking through, you can look up to the left at the 2nd floor windows on 119 and look up to the right at the 1st floor windows of 115. So, screw up, I think we'll just walk down that path in between the 2.
Okay.
To the back. I'm going to ask you to just take note of the porch, the back door of the building, and the window to the right there it gives out on the porch. Okay.
When you walk by, you're looking at the door that's open, you should be out of the door. You see the inner door, the apartment on the right.
For the case involving,
They get now.
Mr. Bureau, would you like to stand right and face this?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in Quincy now on Hancock Street, which is a little street behind you. You're looking at, you can see Joseph McCarthy plumbing and heating business. So this is the front of the store. Here, if you look to your left, across the street, McCarthy's plumbing shop.
Go in to the right, there's stairs down to a basement area. Watch your step because it's tight. And then the court officers will walk you around essentially to the right, sort of keep bearing right. You'll be underneath this building here. And they'll take you to an area where you'll see a weight bench and some weights. Just ask you to observe the weight bench and the weights and that area, and then the court officers will bring you back out. It's tight, so I think the court officers are thinking maybe take groups of you at a time. And my main caution is please watch your head, because there are a lot of pipes that are low, and if you're taller, even if you're not that tall, you could run the risk of bumping your head. So first priority is watch above the pipes.